Hey, it's Alexi from Chillin' Bodom, and you are watching Chaos TV.
So we're here in Tampere with Children of Bodom and Alexi Laiho. So how do you feel being in Tampere?
It's good to be back here, definitely. You know, it's been a while, and playing club shows in Finland is always, it's always good. And it was a good thing that we actually included the Finnish dates on the European tour that we're about to actually start right now. So the whole thing started from Finland, so it's pretty good.
So how many shows do you have in Finland?
5 club shows, I think, after that. Like, we have one in Helsinki after this, then one in Savonlinna, and then we head out to Stockholm and stuff from there, like Stockholm, Oslo, and,
So 5 gigs in Finland, that's pretty much for a band of your size. So how come? Do you have any reason?
I don't know. It's weird. We don't really play that many shows in Finland, at all, really. Because the thing is that we tour so much in the States and in Europe, and we're all over the place. So basically, we only get to do festivals and a few club shows here and there in Finland. That's only. It's like a time. It's a question of time, but we try. Especially this time around, we did more club shows than we have in a long time. So we try.
So your tour manager told us that you were sleeping. So you feel awake now?
I do, actually. Yeah, I slept until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I took a nap after that. So, yeah, I feel pretty fresh. I didn't really sleep at all, the last 2 days. So that's why I was like last night I was just so fucking beat. But yeah, feel better today.
Good to hear. So unfortunately, you had to cancel a couple of shows in the States in August. So due to your health situation, are you feeling any better right now?
Oh yeah, I feel good. It wasn't. I'm not gonna go into details because it's gonna take forever. But basically, the reason why we had to cancel the shows, it wasn't really. It was more like a big scare than anything really serious. But basically, the bottom line was that I couldn't sing for 2 days. And that's why. We had to cancel. But anyway, I feel good, up and about, ready to fucking kill again, so it's all good.
Oh, good to hear. So have you had any changes with your lifestyle or with your, how you treat yourself, after that incident?
Well, I'm drinking water now, aren't I? Really, it's vodka. No, I'm kidding. No, well, yeah, of course, the thing is that, obviously, I'm older than I was 10 years ago, so, I can't really, I don't drink as much as I used to. And I used to drink a lot, so, of course, it's like, I can't do that anymore. And the thing is that, after being after being on the road for 16 years, you kind of, you start showing wear and tear, and you got to take care of yourself, just, so you can keep doing this, you can keep touring, you can keep making music and so on. So, yeah, I definitely try to take better care of myself nowadays.
Okay. So, you're here with the new album and playing, hopefully playing a lot of material from the new album. So, with a couple of words, can you describe the new album? Is there some special theme with the album or some message, something? What's the new thing with the band with this album?
Well, it's always really hard for me to analyze the music because I'm just too close to it. Since I wrote the whole thing, it's like it was born in my head, really. But from what I've heard from other people, it's a lot of people have said that it's kind of like a mixture between old school Children of Bodom elements and then also a lot of new stuff, new elements in there too. And I kind of agree with that. It wasn't intentional or anything. We didn't sit down and talk about it should we sound more like old school or stuff like that. It just sort of happened. Right. And but it's been really good, the reactions and the feedback from the press and the fans. It's been great, so far really good. And right now we're playing 4 new songs, which is actually a lot, considering that we have 8 studio albums out. It's a lot of fucking new songs, but people seem to like it more and more. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about that.
Okay, so about the production of the new album, I read that Peter Tetgren from Pain, the band Pain, was partly producing, I guess, vocal tracks or something. Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, he produced my vocals, and we had done that before, so it's like, we actually worked together twice before. He recorded one album, Follow the Reaper, 10 years ago, and he recorded my vocals on the Blood Drunk album like a couple of years back. So it's just something that I like to have somebody to record me. When I record my vocals, I like to have somebody who's a singer too, so they can actually explain what I should do differently, from a singer's point of view. And he's really good at that, and when it comes to like extreme vocals, like death metal shit, I mean, I think he's the best, like, by far. He's fucking amazing. He knows his way around the studio. We've been friends for such a long time, so, definitely, we're gonna work together in the future too.
Great. So, and I was reading Wikipedia today and there was mentioning about Jeff Waters from Annihilator, that he would do some work with the album, but I didn't, from the album I didn't read anything about him. So, did he have any contribution to the album at all?
Yeah, he was supposed to do a solo for one of the tracks, but the schedules kind of clashed, so I mean, he couldn't actually play a solo for one of the 10 tracks, but he did end up playing a solo for one of the covers, which was "Cruel Summer" by Bananarama. But it hasn't been released yet, but yeah, anyway, so I mean, that was a cool thing, so he did that, and I don't know when it's coming out, but it definitely will, so it'll be cool.
Okay. I was listening to the album, and then a couple of songs there were like some tracks, like speaking tracks from some movies. So, and I was curious about where are those? Well, from which one movies, and what's the what was the intention?
Yeah, the first one before the second track, the title track, it's from the TV show Twin Peaks. But we kind of fucked around with it a little bit, so you can't really find that line, with the sound effects, really. No, I mean, like like I said, we fucked around with it, so we skipped a couple of words, so it's a little different. And the next one, I think it's before Scream for Silence. No, fuck that. No, it's before Transference. That's from Children of the Corn.
It's the lady was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the last one was from, what the fuck was it called? Natural Bone Killers. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, basically, they're just intros. They work as like cool intros. Just to have something to build up the song. Like before it. Yeah, exactly. So basically, it's just something cool to build up attention before the song kicks in. So there's no message behind it or anything. It just sounds cool.
So yeah, that made me wonder. Do movies have a big influence for you in composing new songs?
Yeah, some of them. Like, for some reason, like 80s horror movies, like even like the most cheesy ones, really. I don't know why, but just the whole, the general atmosphere, and the music and everything in those like 80s horror movies, somehow maybe it's because those were the kind of movies that I was not allowed to watch when I was a kid. Like when I was 5 years old. Like those Elm Street movies or whatever, like I was told not to watch them, and of course I did, because I'm like, so that's why I think they just kind of stuck to my head, and they were, very inspirational, and they still are.
Sure. So I heard somewhere that you like playing video games, and the new Grand Theft Auto 5 just came out. Have you had the opportunity to play it at all?
Oh fuck, no, not yet. But I mean, I can't wait to play it though. Like, I don't. Yeah, it came out a couple of days ago. Yeah. So the one thing I want to do before we fucking head out to Stockholm, I want to buy that movie. I mean, not the movie, the video game, and just start playing it in the tour bus. That's. Yeah.
It looks really amazing.
It does, yeah. I mean, well, it better be, because I mean, like, fuck. I mean, we're supposed to come out like 3 years ago, right? So, yeah.
Right. It's like the third one came at 2001, and then like it's 12 years ago. So it's not. They don't make those that often.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. But I mean, they're always good, though. Yeah.
So, besides this tour, does Children of Bodom or yourself, do you have any other side projects on the way or that you're planning to do?
Well, For myself, not at the moment. You know, I do little things here and there. You know, I do things like, you know, with guitar, like instructional thingies, and I was involved with this video game thing too. But well, I'm not even supposed to talk about that yet. But it's gonna be cool though. Yeah,
Okay.
and but basically, you know, like COB for me is just so time consuming that you know that takes my whole life, and I mean that's a good thing. But you know, I think well, Yana he has his solo album project. I think his new album's coming out probably during this year. But yeah, for myself, you know, it's basically it's all about chilling with Bodom right now.
Well, thank you for the interview, and if you have some message for your fans, feel free to say.
Yeah, just huge thank you for everybody for supporting Chillin' with Bodom, for showing up to the shows. We love you guys, and see you soon. Bye.